This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities, and all content provided by this channel is meant for education purpose only.
I thought everybody knew this approach. Turns out, a lot of people don't. Ever used a remote desktop that comes from a legitimate free trial, doesn't require a credit card upfront, and can be useful for learning, testing, or short-term work? That's what this video is about. No exploits, no bypassing systems, no sketchy downloads. Just official trial options and free tiers that companies already make available, if you know where to look and how to set them up properly. Most people either skip these tools entirely, or they click around, get confused, and give up halfway through. I've done that too. More than once. So, in this video, I'll walk you through how a free RDP trial actually works, what you can realistically use it for, what the limits are, and how to avoid common mistakes that get accounts locked or access removed early. This is not permanent access, there are rules, and I'll be clear about them. If you need an RDP for testing software, learning remote desktop setups, automation practice, or temporary workloads, this can save you time and money. If that's useful to you, stick around. And if you like content that breaks down tech tools without hype or nonsense, consider subscribing. I post practical guides like this regularly. Let's start with the basics. First thing we're doing is heading to Google. No shortcuts, no private links, no weird downloads. I always start with Google because if something is legit, it lives in plain sight. Type in Google Skills. You'll see a few familiar names pop up, big platforms. The kind companies actually use. We're not looking for cracked tools or sketchy websites. We're looking for an official and one of the trusted pages. This method uses official trial access meant for testing and learning, so availability and limits can change over time. What we're going to do now is click on Get Started or Join to sign up. Do not click Sign in unless you already have an account. On this page, click Sign up with Google. It's that simple. Choose the Gmail account you want to use and enter your password. Next, enter the date of birth linked to that Gmail account. Make sure it shows you're over 18 years old. Once that's done, click I agree. Now wait. Don't close this pop-up window yet. If you do, you'll miss the free RDP we came for. Instead, click Join. Remember, we haven't fully signed up yet. Confirm the email you're using, click Continue, and just like that, we're signed in successfully. Before we begin, we need to update our profile so we can become a full member. Choose the options that suit you best. You can always test different ones later and see what works for you. On the dashboard, click Explore Catalog. Quick pause here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is a good time to do that. I'd really like to see you back for the next one. Now, in the search box, type virtual machine and hit enter. You'll see around 53 results, all with different purposes. Our focus is on the first two labs. The first one lasts only 40 minutes, which isn't ideal. So, we'll choose the second option, which runs for 1 hour and 30 minutes. The more you learn on this platform, the more credits and time you earn. To start the virtual machine, click Start Lab and complete the captcha. When the pop-up appears, select Launch with 5 credits. Google will now generate new details for us. Next, right-click on Open Google Cloud Console. Don't left-click it. Right-click and open it in a new tab. You may need to follow a few setup steps in the console. Once that's done, look for Compute Engine, hover over it, then click VM Instances. If your screen looks different from mine, re-watch this part carefully to see what you missed. Now click Create Instance. Give it a moment to load properly so we can set up the RDP server correctly. On the left side, click OS and Storage. We need to make a few adjustments here. Click Change to update the image type. You'll see several operating systems. Select Windows Server and click Select. You don't need to change anything else here for now. Next, go to Networking. Enable the firewall rules to allow specific traffic from the internet. These rules will be applied once the instance is created. One more important step. Under Machine Configuration, scroll down to Preset. Open the drop-down menu, choose Standard, and select the option with 16 GB of memory for this tutorial. Everything is set. Now click Create. While the RDP is being created, take a quick moment to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you see the number 3 with a green circle, that means the RDP was created successfully. Still, wait about 3 to 4 minutes before launching it. Once the instance is ready, look to the right-hand side and click RDP. From the drop-down menu, choose Set Windows Password. I'll keep the username and password that are provided and click Set button. Click RDP again and select Download the RDP file. It will save directly to your device. Open the downloaded RDP file and click Connect. When prompted for the password, use the one that was created. If you didn't copy it earlier, go back and copy it now. And just like that, the RDP is up and running. If you see multiple Server Manager windows open, you can close them and continue using your RDP normally. Let's quickly check the specs. This Windows 11 RDP is running with 16 GB of RAM and an 8-core CPU, exactly as we set earlier. The internet speed is also very fast, and as you can see, everything runs smoothly with no lag. One last thing to keep in mind. This method uses official trial access meant for testing and learning, so availability and limits may change over time. And just like that, you've seen the full setup from start to finish. A clean, high-performance RDP, running smoothly, with solid specs and fast internet, all using tools that are meant for learning and testing. No shortcuts. No tricks. Just knowing where to click and how to set things up properly. If this video helped you even a little, do the simple thing. Hit the like button so more people can find it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this, because I'll be breaking down more tools, platforms, and step-by-step setups you can actually use. If you ran into any issues or something didn't look the same on your screen, drop a comment below. I do read them, and I'll help where I can. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.